Hey everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life and welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches 4. This is the fun sketch that we are working with today, and I'm going to go ahead and take it and work with my Altenew Live Your Dream collection. Now this is something I got from Christina from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and I was so excited when I got it, and I created a couple layouts and then it's been put away and I haven't had a chance to play with it. So I decided to pull it out to work with my layout for today. And I'm just going to kind of look through all of the patterns and try to decide which one I think is going to work well for that big strip down the middle of the layout, which is what you can see in the sketch. And I have a lot of the full 12 by 12 papers. I actually haven't used a ton of it. And I do decide to go with this blue kind of watercolor one where there's different blocks in the color blue. I felt like it was just going to work the best, and it kind of naturally had its own block divide there. So I cut along that kind of blank space there, and then trimmed in a little bit on the left hand side there as well, and it just works perfectly. So while I'm starting this and while I kind of put it all together, I didn't actually have any photos in mind for today. I just knew that I wanted to work with this collection. And that happens every once in a while. I will start with a collection or an embellishment or something, start there, create my layout, and see where it takes me, and then find the photos for it. I'm also known that if I have a favorite photo that I really want to scrap, to start with that, see what papers look good with it, and then start creating from there. So I can do both ways. It just depends on what type of mood I'm in, what the layout is calling. Sometimes when I look at a layout or like a scrap lift or a sketch, certain pattern papers or collections kind of call to me that I feel like will work well. And that's what happened with this one. Is this collection, I just felt it has lots of little bits and pieces, and I just felt like it's going to work really well with the design of the sketch. I just kind of play and place a few things here and there. I had fun. I really just kind of played. I was creating this on my day. So did I work on this yesterday? I think I worked on this yesterday on my day off. Yeah, because I was trying to get 2 layouts done. So the one for today and then the one for Thursday. And so, I had a little bit of time. Barrett and Nora were home with me, but Nora was watching her favorite show. She gets to watch a show a little bit while Barrett naps, and Barrett was napping. And so I just played. And as I was working with it, the photos came to mind. And so what I'm going to use are these photos. There's 3 of them. And they are of Jackson's first glimpses and getting to meet Barrett. So when he came to the hospital to actually meet his little brother and how exciting it was. And then the photo of Sean with his 2 little boys together, like the 3 boys. I really love these photos. And I don't know if you can see it, if it's reading on camera, but the look on Jackson's face is like pure wonder and enjoyment, and he's just so excited that Barrett was here, and he is such a good big brother. I am so lucky how good he is with babies. He was really, really good with Nora until she started to get into the phase she is now, and now they kind of butt heads a little bit. And he's the same with Barrett. He's so good with him, and he will do anything to make him stop crying, and he's just awesome. So I am very blessed with a very helpful big brother. And this is just kind of marking the start of that relationship that I hope they keep. And I hope it's a nice close one and they stay friends. I'm sure that's the wish for every parent with their children. And so I'm just going to play. I place a few embellishments here and there. This layout only took a bit of time because I kept kind of playing with the embellishments, trying to figure out where things went. And then I decided that I felt like it was too simplistic and I needed there to be a border. So I will find another piece of pattern paper to border it with. And I literally touched every single piece of embellishment, just every single one. And just played. It's a basic one. So kind of while you watch me do all that and everything, I'll mention, please don't forget to go check out Christina and Crystal's takes for today. I think Christina is a little bit behind still. I'm sure she's planning on catching up. She just has had a busy month as that happens this time of year. So no worries. I'm sure she'll get them up when she can, but I do think she's a little bit behind, and Crystal should be up. I'm posting mine a little bit late today. I'm actually sitting in my car doing my voiceover before I head to work. And that being said, tomorrow's layout, it will be late. Like, it'll be up tomorrow, but it might be evening time. So just be prepared. I got a little tiny bit behind just yesterday. It was just a crazy day with just random stuff. So I am there. I've got it. I've got the idea on what I want to do and the basics of everything. It's just going to take me a bit of free time and some napping of my children to get it done. So please excuse the tardiness for tomorrow's, but it will be there. And then just to finish this layout off, so you can see I bordered it, really love that, did some black stitching. I do the tiniest bit of, that's my mixed media, that's it. I just sprayed my favorite blue color 3 times, so there's a little something underneath. It doesn't give much, you barely see it unless you're looking closely, but I like the way it looks. I like those 3 hearts that represent my 3 boys. I feel like that works really well. And this layout, it just makes me happy. My biggest challenge was figuring out my title. I decided to go with First Glimpse because that's really what it was. I've done kind of like Meeting Your, I did that with Nora and Jackson, so I didn't really want to do that again. So and this really is, it's his first glimpse at Barrett and how excited he was, and it's just so cute. So, but where to put it, I struggled. I do decide to put the word first up in that green space, and then my journaling will be in that blue eventually when I get to it, and then glimpse in the end. You'll see in the photo it's right in the middle. However, I'm not loving that, so what I think is going to happen is I'm going to move the word first over just to underneath that blue block where the journaling will be, and I'm going to put the word glimpse in the green section. So you can see I'm trying to work with it on that banner. It was a really good idea, but it doesn't work. I'm covering up too much of the banner. I don't like that. So some days, you just don't know where things want to go. And I could have just let the word celebrate be the title, but I wanted it to be a little more. So that's all you're going to see me finish up with. Thank you so much for watching. I also want to say, for everyone's comments, I have been reading them and smiling, and I love that you guys are enjoying this series so much. Thank you for the love and support. It means a ton to me, so I really appreciate it, and I am so happy you're enjoying this. Here's a look at my finished layout. I will see everybody tomorrow, even though it will be in the evening. Take care. Bye.